Right. Record these transactions in the general journal. Yep. Right. So what is the document A? I think we discussed last time. What was the document A? Check but. Yep. Any other answers? No, check but. Okay. Why do we use check buts? Which transactions?
Cash.
Cash? What cash?
Cash paid.
Cash payments. Very good. Cash payments, right? Right. So then, 4th of January, it has been paid to Pageant Furniture, 1400 plus GST. That's for inventory. So what is the double entry? Yep. What's the double entry?
Inventory.
Yep. Inventory what? Debit or credit?
Debit.
How much?
1400.
Yep.
GST clearing debit.
Yep.
140. Bank credit 1540.
Yeah. Very good. Do we write the narration? No, narration not required. If it was silent, if they didn't say anything about the narration, what do you do? Yeah, still we? What do we do? You are not there. What do? We record, yes? We record. Okay, let's write it. So, January 4th. Right? Inventory debit 1400, GST clearing debit 140, and you credit the bank 1540. Okay, if we were to write the narration, what would we write? Yes, guys. If we were to write the narration, what would we write? Yep. Purchasing inventory in cash with the source document reference. What is the source document reference? Check. What is the check number? Yes, Setu? What is check number? 104. Very good. So it's here at the bottom. Okay. Right? Anybody who didn't see 104, because actually some of yours photo of the document is not clear, so it is 104. Right.
Wait, so you have to write that if it.
Yes, if you were to write the narration, that's what you do. You know what narration is? You're not there? Okay, you have to watch the
I tried
YouTube.
It wasn't there. I checked the Google Classroom and I couldn't find it.
No?
The last one was the 18th December.
Yep. Okay, the last one was 18
The
December.
last
Okay.
one that was there.
Alright, probably, I don't know if I didn't upload it, I'll upload. Okay, sorry about it. Right, so anybody who didn't come, please, you have to watch it, okay? Right, and also I can still see some people haven't accepted my invitation. Dian, you hadn't accepted.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, what's your email?
Yeah.
Is that your school one or Gmail?
Gmail.
Yeah, you have to do that. Any another one? Tretan, you had not accepted. Situm, I sent it to you. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You accepted?
Yeah.
Good. Very good. I think all the others are there. Right. Okay. So that's the double entry, right? Yeah. If it was the narration, what's the narration? Gavish, narration is the. What was the narration? Those who were there last week. What's the narration? Pratham, you remember narration? What is narration? Nobody remembers? Tanush, do you remember? What's the narration? I gave you a note, didn't I? Yep. What's the narration? Setum, tell me.
Is that a brief description?
Brief description about the
Transaction.
transaction. Right. With the source document Yes, Seto, with the source document reference. Okay, right. Next transaction is, what is this source document? Anybody who knows? Collier, what do you think this source document?
A receipt.
Receipt? No. Look at this one.
ATM.
ATM, what is it?
Docket.
Oh, ATM docket, thank you. ATM docket, yeah. So then what do we use it for? Huh?
Drives.
What do we use it for?
Drives.
Drawings, very good. Wonderful. That's using for drawings by the owner, right? Cash drawings, okay. So we'll write that one as well. What is it? 10th of January. The cash payment drawings. January 10th. Drawings debit 400 and bank credit 400. If it was a narration, what would you write? Owner withdrawing money and the ATM docket reference, right? What is that ATM docket reference?
So how would you write a narration?
Narration is any description about the transaction briefly with the source document reference.
Yeah, like where would you write it though?
Yeah, underneath. You will write, if you are going to write a narration, you write here. So if I wrote a narration here, right, I would write like this. Owner withdraws cash. ATM, whichever the number there, ATM reference. That's it. Okay. Right. Then next one, guys. Right. What is this source document we discussed last time? Anybody remembers? Yes, Trevor? Invoice. How do we know it's an invoice? Tax invoice. Is it because of this one? No. Then? No, it's not an invoice. Then what is it? Sorry? Did you say something? Yeah, what is it? Anybody knows? Yes, Nithuki, do you know?
Receipt.
It's a receipt. Setum, what do you think? Can't remember. Okay, this is a receipt, correct. How do we know it's a receipt? Because money has been received by the this electricity company through an EFT. What is EFT? What is EFT? Okay, if you have forgotten, I'll show it to you again, because last time I didn't show you the EFT, did I? No. EFT I'll show you, right? So EFT means electronic funds transfer, which means you are transferring money online banking or using the banking app. Okay? So then, right, this is a receipt. How do we know it's a receipt? Money has been received from this EFT, but see, they are saying amount paid and balance owing nil. Okay? Right. So what is the double entry for that one? So this is for the electricity, right? Electricity. So then what is double entry? Yes, Natuki, did you write double entry?
Electricity expense,
Electricity expense is?
debit,
Yep,
250,
yep,
GST clearing,
yep.
debit 25,
25 and
bank, credit 275.
very good. So electricity, you can just write electricity. You don't have to write necessarily expense. Just write electricity because why? Electricity is understood that it is an expense. 250, and then you debit GST clearing. Why do we debit GST clearing? Liability
Decreasing.
decreases. Yep. Bank, you credit 275. Right. So that's it for the source documents. The others are what? Just the transactions. Paid wages. I think I don't have to give you the write it here. What is the double entry for paying wages? Yep. Collier, tell me.
Bank wages
Sorry, bank.
and wages.
Bank, what is it?
Credit.
Bank credit. Yeah, you have to tell me like that. Bank credit and wages
Debit.
debit. Right? Everyone understands that? Yep. Okay. 26. Paid insurance 352 including GST. Dian, tell me the double entry.
Insurance, debit.
Yep.
Cash bank, credit.
Hold on. Insurance debit how much? Okay, where do you credit?
Credit. Bank.
Bank only?
And the GST.
GST. Okay. So you debit insurance. How much? This is including GST.
Here the GST.
Yes. How much is the GST? Okay. I taught you last time. How do you calculate the GST? Trethan, can you calculate GST here?
Lot of
Divide by 1.1. Did I explain you why we divide by 1.1?
700.
Yeah, it's because equivalent to 110%. Yep. Because that's why you are dividing by 1.1. So then how much is it? Otherwise you can divide by 11. Why? Because you divide by 110 times by 10 to calculate the GST. Effectively you are dividing it by 11. So what's the answer?
32 GST.
32 is the GST. So without GST how much?
330. I'm sorry, 320.
Yeah, you times it by 10. 320. Okay, Dian?
Yeah.
Hmm? Dian, next time why don't you come to front? Why don't you come to the front? You are all the way in the corner, I can't even see you. Right? Come front. Okay? Right. So I will write the double entry for that one. For insurance, I don't know the date. You debit the insurance 320, debit GST clearing 32, altogether 352, you credit the bank. Yes, go ahead.
Don't you have the wages too?
Wages, I didn't write it. What is the wages double entry?
So you're right.
No, you had write it, I didn't write it because everybody knows it. You know the double entry, yeah? Everyone knows it, yeah? Last one, bank fees was paid $10 directly from the business bank account. So what is the source document here?
Bank statement.
Bank statement, very good. If you were writing the narration, you will write the just bank statement for the source document. What is the double entry, guys?
Bank fees and then bank.
Yeah, bank fees debit 10, bank account credit 10. GST?
No GST.
No GST here. Because bank doesn't charge GST. Why is that? Why doesn't the bank charge GST?
So they'd have to pay it.
No. Anyway, they are collecting the customers. They are not paying, any business doesn't pay directly, right? Why is that? Because what I think is, it's an economic thing, right? To improve the economic transactions through the banks, so the government doesn't charge GST. Even for interest, they don't charge GST, right? Yeah. Right. Any question, guys? Right. So then part E is saying, okay, we have to do the general ledger as well. Right? We'll have to do the general ledger. Are you guys okay with the general ledger? Shall we do it quickly? Yeah? Oh, you guys are okay. If you are okay, I'm not going to do it. Okay? Right. Do the general ledger now. I'll give you 2 minutes.
No, it can't be a liability.
GST.
I think it's an expense. So bank fee is an expense, yeah? Bank fee is an expense, right?
Bank fees and expense.
Oh yeah, it shows here. I can just check.
Yeah, some of them are
What do you mean? Debt credit is always on the back. Like if it's assets and expenses, if it's increased, it's debit, and if it's decreased, credit. Everything else, if it's increased, it's credit. So that's just how I remember it. So assets, expenses, huh? You should do what's there, so put on your phone screen. Look up Alicia.
So you have done it, guys?
What? No, I have it off my brain. Nine.
This is GST, so 1.7.
Yes, if you divide by 1.1, you'll get the amount without GST. That means the selling price or the price without the GST. So in this case, how much? 320. Yep. So then GST is 10% of that. So then it will be insurance is how much? 320. GST is 10% of that. Which is 32. Altogether 52.
So it's GST debit.
Debit. Why? When you pay GST, your GST liability decreases. Okay.
Somewhat.
Where is it?
$40.
Okay, done. No, okay. Yeah, I think all of you are all good. You okay, Chetan? Yeah. Good. Good then, okay. Right?
Yeah.
Very good. Right, then let's start today's lesson, guys. Yeah, before I start, I just have to introduce you the source documents. Some of them I didn't include last time. I didn't explain you. Okay, you okay with these ones? For cash received, what do we use? Receipts, EFT receipt,
Yes.
EFT receipt, F-post receipt, bank statement, right? Cash payments, what do we use? Check but, EFT receipt, F-post receipt, right? Now why do we use the same thing for both cash receipts and payments? EFT receipt, F-post receipt and bank statement are used again in the cash payments as well. Why? Because we can make use, let's say we paid to a supplier, right? Then the bank, for example EFT, will be generated for us as well by the bank, right? Then we can use it for payments as well. And also when we receive the money online, then there also we will get a EFT receipt by the bank. Make sense? Right? Okay. So for credit transactions we have an invoice, and if we are the buyer, it will be the which invoice? Purchases invoice. If you are the seller, sales invoice. And then for returns, credit note, and internal transactions, memo. Okay. So these things we discuss. So what is this source document? Yep.
Is it A receipt.
Receipt. Which receipt?
EFT.
EFT? Sure? No. What is it? See?
Credit receipt. Credit note.
Credit note? No. No, you are not there last time. Right? What is it? If there is an account, so what are these digits? There should be 2 more here. So altogether 16. What is that one?
Bank account. Like a bank account.
No.
Bank statement.
Forward? Really? I explained you last week.
Account number.
Yes, account number is there. And also there's a credit. What does CR means credit? What is that? Nobody remembers. My God. Credit card receipt. Okay, only one person remember. Why is that? My God. My teaching is that bad? Huh? Seriously? Okay. So what does this 16 digit represent? A credit card number. Because why? You have 16 digits, yes? If it was, if you paid it by a debit card, then it will be DR instead of CR to indicate it's debit card, right? So then that's how we know that's a credit card receipt or debit card receipt. Usually the term is F-post receipt, but your textbook use the term credit card receipt. I don't really agree with that, but however that's what the textbook says. Technically it's an F-post receipt. F-post means electronic funds transfer
Point of sale.
point of sale. Very good. Good memory. At the point of sale. Good. This one of course you know. What is it?
Check.
Check but. This one
ATM.
ATM docket. This one
Receipt.
yes, Pato?
Tax invoice.
Tax invoice.
Just invoice.
Sorry?
Just invoice.
Okay, just invoice. Tax invoice.
It's. I don't think it's an invoice because it says the cash has been paid, right?
Cash has been paid, are you sure? Where does it say?
Total. And then the amount. Oh, amount paid nil. Not that. I read it wrong.
Okay. I was going to ask you if you are like specialized, that you can see something that we can't see. Yeah? Okay. It's like the Shiva. He has like 3 eyes on the forehead. Right. However, yes, this is an invoice. It's not a tax invoice. If you say tax invoice, what is it? It is wrong. Why is it that we don't have a source document called tax invoice? Why? There are many source documents called tax invoices. Why? Any source document, okay, Beto? Any source document that includes GST is a tax invoice. This is just an invoice. How would you say it's an invoice? Terms, very good, because there are terms. Because terms are given only for credit transactions. What is this one?
Credit note.
Credit note. That's easy because you have always a credit note. This one, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I think I have compass. Oh, hold on. I just wanted to show you something else. Right. This is what I wanted to show you. What is this source document? EFT receipt, yes, right? Okay, actually this is not a proper EFT. This is from your textbook, right? This is just they have generated, but this is a real EFT receipt. So, who is issuing the EFT?
Bank.
Bank. Very good. Bank is the one that is issuing. Always make sure bank's letterhead or the bank's name letterhead should be there. So this one was NZ, right? It will say from account and the payment details, which account it has been paid, and so on. This is an actual one, right? Okay, make sure it is issued by a bank. Always EFT are issued by the bank, but not FPOS. Don't misunderstand the F. Why FPOS? Anybody can issue. Let's say you go to Coles and you pay by a card, and they generate you an issue. Generate a receipt, which is a FPOS receipt, right? Okay, something like that, right? Yeah. Then this is what is this one?
Check. Oh, memo.
Memo, yeah. So it's an internal transaction. What is this one? Yeah? No idea? It's it.
Delivery.
Delivery token. What do you mean by delivery token? It is a source document that verifies the delivery of quantities by a business to the customers, right? Is there a double entry for this? No. Right. Pratham, you are here, yeah? So is there a double entry here for this one? No double entry. Why? Because it is just indicating the quantity, no value. No value is here, right? Makes sense? No value, no just the quantity, right? So when the seller is going to issue the issue the shipment, seller will say, look, we are going to send you this. We are sending these quantities, right? These respective quantities for these particular goods. Why do we need that? To cross check with what? What do you think? With what? Kavish? You can cross check it with the invoice. Why? Because they are sending us, let's say for example, now see, they are sending large broadleaf tropical. Now they are sending us 14, but they are invoicing us for 15. Is it correct? We are paying more, yes? We are overpaying. So then it's our duty. Let's say in the future, if you become an accountant, make sure that they are telling, right? So these are practical things that you will do. So there is no double entry. What is this one? Order confirmation. What is that? Let's say we are asking for some goods, right? And then the seller is sending us. So when the shipment leaves the seller's premises, seller will issue this one. What does it say? Look, we are sending these goods to you in the future, or whichever the dates, they will indicate the tentative dates, and in these dates, within this timing, you will receive the shipment. Okay, that's what the order confirmation, right? This is statement of account. We'll do it later. What are the other source documents? So this, is there a double entry for this one? Any double entry? No double entry. Right? No double entry. Except the things that I indicated at the beginning. The others don't have that, except these ones, no double entries. Okay. Right. Okay guys, then Any questions? Right. Also, so today we are going to do actually further questions about accounts payable and receivable. Right? I gave you double entries for sales returns and purchases returns, didn't I? Did I give it to everybody? Setum, did I give you double entries for the returns check
It
in your
wasn't here
book?
for.
Sorry?
It wasn't here when you did.
Which one?
The double entries for the returns. I didn't give you?
We you gave it to us, but I don't think Seven was here when you gave it.
Yeah, but I gave it to him separately, I think. Check it in your book. I have you in there.
Is it a worksheet?
No, in the there one online one maybe.
This is on the
I didn't like it. Yeah, then you'll have to put from another person.
Never.
Alright, I gave it, yeah. Right.
Mine's just really. Huh? No use.
Right. So today, take down the topic. Reasons for returns of inventory. Number one. Inventory is faulty or damaged. Inventory is on wrong specification. Right? What do you mean by wrong specification? For example, wrong size, color, and model. Number 3. No? Okay. Can we say change of mind? No? Yeah. That's all. What do you think? Can we return the inventory because of the change of mind?
Yeah.
Yes? No. Legally, no. Legally, no. But ethically, what would you say? Yeah, you can. If you are the seller, your customer comes and says, I want to return this because I just simply changed my mind. Legally, seller can say no. Okay, it cannot be actually challenged. But ethically, if the seller is like smart, can say yes. Why? Why would you say
Customer
yes?
satisfaction.
Customer satisfaction, very good. Any other answers? When the customer is satisfied, what will happen?
The comeback.
He will come back, right? Even more sales the seller will make, right? Simply you can't, I mean, legally no, but ethically, yeah. Change of mind. So remember that, but we'll just write change of mind. But legally it is no. Right. Now we are going to learn firstly take down double another subtopic double entries for discount revenue. Right there. Okay guys, right, what is the double entry for discount revenue? Usually the double entry for discount revenue is what? You debit the accounts payable and credit the discount revenue. But usually discount revenue is earned when the cash is received. So I'm not going to explain what discount revenue is. Why? Because all of you have done it in unit 2, right? Everyone has done here unit 2, so you have done it. So what is a discount, guys? What is a discount?
Dropping the price.
Sorry?
Dropping price.
Dropping the price. Any other answer? Apart from the price? Yeah, it's a reduction or a deduction in the money owed by the customer, right? and it is offered by the seller or the supplier. When the customer's account is settled, right? When the customer's account is settled. Do you record the discounts that we get on your bargaining? Let's say you are, walking on the street, and then you pass by a shop and you see, let's say, nice pair of shoes, and then you think you want to buy it. Let's say it is $250. Assume. Then you bargain with the seller and you purchase it for, let's say, $200. Now, are you going to record that $50? No. Why? Because that is not we call them, actually what you got at that point is a trade discount. We don't record the trade discount. What we record is the cash discount. What do you mean by cash discount? So let's say we purchase that pair of shoes for $250 on credit, and then when we are later settling the payment, right? We made the payment faster so that seller is happy and seller is offering us a discount. That is what we are going to record here. Make sense? Right? Okay. So then, now usually the double entry for discount revenue is what? Discount revenue is a revenue increases, what do you do? Credit. And then when you so let's say your accounts payable decrease, which is a liability decreases, debit. So then you should have simply debited the accounts payable and credited the discount revenue. But discount revenue doesn't come or doesn't actually arise by itself. It is arising or it is associated with the cash settlement. So as a result, what do? We combine together. So then we debit the accounts payable. Let's say we had to pay the accounts payable $1,000, and then let's say we are settling this one in 7 days, where the accounts payable give us 10% discount. So then we get 10% off, where we pay only $900, and then our discount revenue is gained by $100, right? So then you credit the discount revenue increases credit. Bank is an asset decreases credit. Accounts payable is a liability decreases debit. Any questions with that? Tamas, you okay? Yeah? Triton? No. Kohli? Pratham? Okay? Satham? Right. Guys? Alright.
No, I was.
Right. Okay. So, right. Now this is the double entry for the discount revenue. Are there benefits in discount revenue?
Yeah.
Yes. Take down the benefits, guys. Right, number one, I will quickly write this. Number one, cash can be saved. Cash can be saved for other cash payments. Such as wages. Number two, net profit is increased due to the discount revenue earned. So revenue increase, our net profit increases. Right. Are there costs or cons or the disadvantages in discount revenue? No? Yeah? Can there be disadvantages? No? Yeah. There are. Right? Everything has cost and benefits, right? In your life. Everything in your life has cost and benefits. Okay. Right there. Costs in discount revenue. Number one. Cash may not be available for other payments. Number two, cash being paid faster to accounts payable business has less time.
Virtual accounts.
Business has less time. Accounts payable faster, right? Cash being paid to accounts payable faster. Business has less time to generate cash from sales.
Wait, it's not a new news.
Yeah, second one. So second one was cash being paid to accounts payable faster, right? There is less time for the business to generate cash from sales. Right. Any questions with the benefits and costs? No? Right. Then please take down next subtopic. Double entries for discount expense. Right. Right. Please write. Okay. Any questions with the discount expense? Okay. Where would we incur a discount expense?
When we're giving a discount to,
Very good. We are offering the discounts to whom?
to accounts receivable,
Accounts receivable. Why?
so they pay faster.
Very good. When they, if you want to encourage our accounts receivable, to settle their accounts faster, we are offering discounts. So let's say they are accepting the discount terms and then they pay us faster, then what will happen? We receive money. Why? They pay us money, yeah? So you debit the bank for 50. And you debit the discount expense. Why? Because your expense increases, right? Why does the expense increase?
Giving them a discount.
We are giving a discount, right? Now you have to go back to the, if I ask you, referring to the definition, explain your treatment for the discount expense. What is it? Discount expense is an expense. Why? Because it is?
Money being used for the business.
No. Remember the definition I gave you. What is the definition for expenses? Increases in liabilities or decreases in assets that will decrease owner's equity other than what? Yes, other than, yes, drawings was very good. Other than the drawings made by the owner, very good. Other than the term is distributions to the owner. Very good memory, very good. And then in this case, how do we define? We will say discount expense is an expense because it decreases our asset within brackets. Which asset? Which asset is decreasing? Bank, yes, okay, cash at bank. That decreases the owner's equity, right? That decreases the owner's equity. And then on the other hand, discount revenue, same thing, right? The opposite. Discount revenue, what is the definition? Increases in increases in assets in terms of increase in assets or decrease in liabilities. So in this case, we can say accounts payable decreases. So then, as a result, it gives us a revenue that increases owner's equity. Right. Any questions? Right. So then, what do? Altogether, we credit the accounts receivable. Why? By the total amount, it is decreased. Right. Now we'll write the double entries for the, not double entries, benefits of discount revenue. Okay, number one, right? Cash is received faster. Number two, sales would increase. Sales would increase as customers are encouraged by the discounts. Number three, bad debts may decrease as the customers settle their accounts early.
Could you read that?
bad debts may decrease as the customers settle their payments early. Okay, one line space and write next subtopic. Costs of discount. My bad, I made a mistake, sorry. It should have been discount expense, guys. Sorry, not traveling here. Right. Previous topic was benefits of discount expense. The topic now is cost of discount expense. Right. Number one, right? Less cash is received.
What was that?
Less cash is received. Number two, net profit decreases as discount expense is incurred. Okay guys, let's start this one. Anybody wants to take a break or shall I give you later? Yeah? Anyone needs a break? Or you need later? Right? We'll take it later then. Right. Yeah, please read the question and let's start. Now you remember my method in approaching the question. Yeah, what do you do?
Read the questions first.
What is it, Trezen?
The reply. Read the reply.
Yes,
Exactly.
you skim through, you glance through the question and you read the requirement first.
Yeah, that's what I meant by questions. Like
Okay.
the questions, not the
Requirement,
question.
You meant requirements. Okay.
Yeah.
Read.
Sports bonanza. It talks about the first question says at sports bonanza, but I can't find it. Sports bonanza. This is a question. Where's Sports Bonanza and this? What? It says Sports World. Oh, maybe. So is Sports Bonanza the sports world?
Yeah. Sorry, what is it?
It says here, explain one weakness in the credit terms for Sports Bonanza. But there's
Yeah,
no
sorry, yeah, sports world, yeah,
in
sports
Sports
world,
World.
sports world, sorry.
Expense. Does it want us to do it? Just read.
We'll do the double entries. I just included two more on top of the given dates. We'll do it for 10th and 18th as well. Okay, right, shall we start, guys? Okay, now part A, explain one weakness in the credit terms of Sport Bonanza. It should be actually Sports World, right? Sports World. Okay, what is the weakness in the credit terms of Sports World?
Is it that it's discount day and its final deadline day are the like too similar?
Yes, it is very close, yes, right? There is no any benefit that the Sport World is getting from this one, right? They are offering a big discount, which is a fat discount, yes, 10%, and for 25 days. Now it doesn't make sense. Then they should have shortened the days, probably around 7 or maximum 10 days, right? Write down the answer. Right there. Sports World offers discounts for its accounts receivable. For 25 days, that is almost
Sorry, what was it?
The 25 days, that is almost the end of the credit terms. Credit terms for credit sales. First of thus, the real benefit of discount expense is lost by the business thus business doesn't receive the cash faster from accounts receivable. Okay, shall we start with the part B? Yep. Alright, record the transactions on the given dates, 5th and onwards, right? What is the double entry for the 5th? Received amount outstanding from Emerald CC.
1320.
Yes. So then received money from Emerald CC, right? So what is the double entry? So how much is the amount owing from Emerald CC?
1320.
1320. Is there any discount for them?
There is, but this is after discount, right?
After discount. How do we know?
It says.
Sorry?
It says after discount.
It says after discount. So that means no discount applied for Emerald CC. Right? What's the double entry? Yes, Kohli, can you tell me the double entry for the 5th?
Accounts receivable,
Yes.
bank,
Yeah, accounts receivable, debit, credit. Debit. Bank,
debit,
bank, debit. Which one? You are saying both of them debit.
no credit, actually. Bank,
Bank is credit. Why?
because it's going down.
Going down. Dian, tell me the double entry for 5th.
Increase, assets,
Yeah, which asset?
accounts receivable, debit,
Accounts receivable, debit. Accounts receivable is increasing.
yeah,
Yeah, then you do credit.
What's your secret? Is it?
uh,
It's decreasing because they're paying it
Bank.
twice.
Bank, credit.
They pay it
Okay,
twice.
Tanush, what's the double entry for 5th?
Bank debit,
Bank, debit.
1320.
Yep,
Accounts receivable credit.
credit. Why do you debit bank?
Your bank's increasing.
Bank is increasing.
And accounts receivable is
Accounts receivable
going down.
went down. Okay. Did you understand the Anna Kohli? What's the mistake? What happened? The other way. Yeah, cash we are receiving. See? Received amount outstanding from Emerald. Who is Emerald CC? Accounts receivable. Anyway, we are receiving. Right? We received money from the Emerald CC. Okay. Now you have to understand the concept properly. What's the double entry, guys? Okay. Write the date. January 5th.
It's December.
Sorry, my bad. December. Okay. Are we writing the narrations?
No.
No.
It's says no
No
narrations.
narrations, yep. So you debit the bank, 1320, credit accounts, receivable. Okay, now there is a problem here. What is the problem? Now have a look at everybody. Remember I told you a rule before. What is the rule? Anybody remembers? You don't have such a good memory, right? Okay, what is the rule I told you? If you know the name of the accounts receivable or payable, you have to write their names. Okay, did I tell you that? Anybody remembers? No? Okay. Maybe I have told it to somebody else on the road. Yeah? Not you, yeah? Emerald CC. Right? 1320. Credit. Right. Next one.
What are the missing days, sir? Because you added more onto it, right?
Come again?
No, like for the question, you added more days onto it, didn't you?
Yes, yes.
What were the missing days?
The missing days are 10th and 18th. And if you have more space in the general channel, we'll add more. Okay?
Oh,
Right. Right. Then next one. 9th. What is the story about 9th? Sold clothing to St. Carl's, PS, for 1300 plus GST. Cost price 800. What's the double entry? Who is next? Setum, can you tell us the double entry for the 9th?
Cost price. Is it debit 800?
Debit 800 where?
What do you mean?
Okay, what's the double entry for the 9th? Tell me.
Cost price. And then, do you want me to say that debit already?
Yes,
For debit 800.
800 where? Which account?
Oh, debit account.
Debit which account? Which account do you debit? No idea? Gavish.
I made a mistake.
Yeah. What is the double entry for 9th?
I did the sales first instead of the.
Yeah, that's the method to do. Okay, tell me.
So sales and GST clearing are credited, and bank.
How much?
Sales 1300 and GST clearing 130,
Yep, and?
and bank is debited 1430,
Yes. Then after that?
and then.
Okay, you have to swap it though. But others don't write. I will show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what is the other entry?
Then cost of sales 800
Hmm.
and inventory 800.
Yeah. Debit credit.
Oh yeah. Credit is inventory is decreasing. So debit is cost of sales and inventory is
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you understand, Setu? Yeah. Last time you did it correctly. When I was doing it with you online.
Switching the
Yeah.
numbers.
What is the story? Now do you understand? Can you tell me now?
Wait, is it because I did the other way?
No, you did the correct. I mean, it doesn't matter. You said you started with the cost price, but I asked you which account you are debiting and crediting. You didn't tell me. Okay, tell me now.
Wait, is it because cost price is debit and then inventory is credit?
Yeah, cost price is no. There is no account called cost price. What is it then? Cost of sales. Okay, cost of sales. Okay, I'll send you the double entry if you are confused with that. I think I gave you last time.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, check your notes. If it is not there, tell me. Yeah, now tell me the double entry. You can tell me now.
Cost of sales debit 800.
Yep,
And then inventory credit 800.
good. And then at the selling price,
cash at bank, 1300, and then it's debit, and then sales,
yeah, cash at bank you debit how much? 1430. Why? 1300 plus GST. And you credit the sales 1300 and GST credit 130. Okay, let's write it. So your debit bank 1430. The reason it's including GST. You credit the sales 1300 and credit GST 130. Then at the cost price you debit cost of sales 800 and you credit the inventory 800. Any question guys with this? We have done this on many times. Okay, good. Any question with this? Right. Then we'll do the 10th. Now this one we are doing it for the first time. Right? As I remember. Return. Okay. Return inventory to Apex Sports 4000 plus GST. Right. Now what is the double entry for this? Trayton, you know the double entry? Is it hard?
Is that bank?
No, not bank. Okay. Now do you remember the returns of inventory? Purchase returns of inventory. What is it? Very easy. What is it? You simply reverse what you recorded when you purchase the inventory on credit. Now tell me the double entry on purchase of inventory on credit present. Remember? That's okay. What's the double entry for purchase of inventory on credit?
Accounts payable,
Hmm.
bank,
Okay. Fatal, do you remember? Double entry for purchase of inventory on credit.
Accounts payable decrease.
Accounts payable decrease, you sure? When you purchase on credit?
Is this for return or
No. I'm asking for the purchase of inventory on credit.
accounts payable increase?
Accounts payable increase, debit or credit?
Credit.
Credit. Accounts payable liability increase, credit, good. Then
Inventory increase?
inventory increase, debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. And GST
Increase?
GST decrease. Debit or credit? GST clearing is a what? Asset liability or what?
Liability?
Liability decreases,
Debit.
debit. Okay, now what's the double entry guys for the purchase of inventory? You debit the inventory, debit the GST and credit the accounts payable. And if we are returning it, opposite. What's the opposite? Yeah? What's the opposite?
accounts payable decrease,
Yes?
inventory
Yeah, accounts payable decrease. You have to tell me debit credit.
Debit.
Hmm.
Uh,
Why
Liability
decrease?
decrease.
Hmm.
GST clearing increase.
Increase opposite. So then.
Credit.
Hmm.
Inventory decrease. Credit.
Good. Now see, simply what I wanted to tell you is, if you know the double entry for the purchase of inventory on credit, you simply reverse it. Now some people say bank. And is the bank involved? No. Why not? Gavish, why not? Why not the bank isn't involved?
Because no cash is involved.
Yes, because no cash. Because why? Remember I told you, in your study design, do we have return of inventory that was purchased in cash? No. It's not there. So then, right, December 10th, you are debiting accounts payable. How much? How much? No idea. Then you are crediting inventory. How much? How much?
Huh?
How much are you debiting inventory?
4,000.
4,000. Good. And then GST is 10% of that, which is 400, and you are debiting the accounts payable total 4,400. Right. Okay, what is happening on the 13th? Right, what is the 13th? What is going on the 13th?
Sales return.
Sales return, very good, thank you. Now, anybody remembers the sales returns double entry?
Sales.
Sales?
Yeah, sales.
Okay. What is the double entry for the sale of inventory on credit?
Sales.
Already we discussed before, yes? Yeah. So then, opposite of that, except sales, except reversing the sales, what do we do?
Sales return.
Sales returns. Why? Why don't we reverse the sales return? Why don't we reverse the sales?
Because the sales already been made.
No. I told you. Remember? Anybody remembers? Listen, remember? I told you. Why don't we reverse into the sales rather than we use the sales return account? However, no. Again, actually I told you something.
Sales can't be debited.
No, I can debit that. And why is that? Because if we simply debit the sales, then the owner wouldn't know how much has been sales return, right? So why? Because if the sales return increases excessively, then the owner will have to make a decision. Why? Probably something wrong with the quality of the product, yes? Then that product should be discontinued, right? So that's why we don't simply reverse the sales, right? Instead we use the sales returns account. So then owner or anybody who is interested can refer to the information. But we don't do it for the purchase returns. If somebody wants, any accountant wants it, they can have a separate account
Is
for
sales
purchase.
return an expense or
No,
it's
negative revenue.
negative revenue. But a negative revenue is like it's basically
Like an
right?
expense, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's opposite. Okay, shall we write it? No, not 17, 13th, yep. Right. So it's the 13th. Right. Firstly, you debit sales returns instead of debiting sales. How much? 200, yep. Then you debit the GST clearing. Why? Remember, when we sold the goods, our GST clearing was credited. But now we are reversing, which is debited, 20. And you credit the accounts receivable. How much? 220. Am I missing something here?
Your cost per item?
No. What am I missing?
The name?
Name. Very good. What is the name? Sport?
St. Carl's.
Sorry? St. Carl's. Yes, my bad. St. Carl's. CC.
St. Carl's PS.
PS, sorry. Right. Then what do you do? At the cost price, what do you do? Inventory. Setum. Inventory debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. Why? Oh yes, opposite. We are receiving the inventory now, yes, from the customer. 120. And you credit the cost of sales because our sales now, cost of sales is reversing. Okay. Sorry? Yes, accounts receivable because we are making the sale to whom? Accounts receivable, see? You haven't written the... Oh yeah. What is it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, we are making the sale. Now see, for example, to St. Carl's. See, we sold goods to St. Carl's. Did I give it to you before? No? Hold on, I have made a mistake. Nobody told me. No, I have made a mistake, yes? What is it? Kavish, you can't do like this, okay? You have to write the double debit entry first.
Yeah, I know that first one from
Yeah.
before, yeah.
Okay, now I have made a mistake, okay. Okay, what is a mistake? Even the teachers make mistake, yes? Right? Teachers make mistakes. Now what is the mistake I made? Nobody told me. See the 9th? We recorded the 9th, didn't we? Right? Yeah, we have recorded the 9th. See? What has happened? Sold clothing to St. Carl's.
Sales?
Yeah, which sales?
We put in the wrong one.
No, which sales is it? Accounts receivable. So which sales?
Cash.
Cash sales? How do you know cash sales, Gavish?
Oh no, it says invoice.
Invoice. So,
Accounts receivable.
if it is an invoice, credit sales, right? What has happened now? How do we know it's a cash sale? It should be supported by a what?
Receipt.
Receipt or EFT receipt, right? F post receipt, whatever, right? So then the mistake is, what is the mistake? I have written bank. That's wrong. Bank is wrong. Then what is it? Yeah? It should be accounts receivable. Right? St. Carl says St. Carl's PS. Okay. See, even if I don't read the question, same thing to me. Okay, I read the question properly. Accounts receivable. Right? So because it's a credit sale. Right. Now what is happening? Now what we recorded on the December 9th, now we are reversing here. See what is happening? We are debiting the sales return instead of the sales. We debit the GST and we credit the accounts receivable. And inventory debit, cost of sales credit. Collier, you asked me a question. I answered it, yeah? Alright. Anybody else has problems? No? Good? Right. Okay guys, then next one. What is the next one? 13th. No, 13th we recorded. 17th. Right. What we learned today. Paid Apex. Right? Sports in full settlement of account. Check 1003. Now, the question, how much do we owe Apex? Yep. Anybody can tell me?
Is it 6600?
6600. Very good. How did you get it?
11,000 minus 4,400.
Very good. Now we sold, sorry my bad, we purchased 11,000 including GST. That means we owe the Apex 11,000. Yeah, from the 8th. From the 8th. Then on the 10th, what happened? We returned how much? 4,000 plus GST, which is 4,400. I have to subtract. Make sense? We purchased 11,000 worth of goods including GST. We had to pay 11,000. Now later, couple of days later, we return goods including GST 4,400. Then how much do we owe them? Only the balance. How much is it? 6,600. Everybody understood it? If you are not sure, please take down the workings and do it. Oh, good. Right. Now, the question, how much are we settling? How much are we paying in cash?
4.
Sorry?
4 now.
Full amount 6,600?
Yeah.
You sure?
Paid Apex for in full settlement of account.
You are missing something. What is it? Can
Check
No.
1.
no. That's the mode we are paying. That's not the point. The amount. Anybody can.
GST.
GST now, we have considered GST already. Anybody remembers? Remember what I told you? When I was starting the 17th, something that we learned today. What is it?
Is it discount?
Discount. At least one person can remember. Discount. Now the point. Now are we eligible for the discount?
Yes.
Yes. How do we know it's a discount?
Because they made it on the 8th and they paid it
Yes.
on the 7th. We paid it on the 17th.
Yes. Now what is the discount term of the Apex?
10 days, and we paid it in 9.
10 days. Are you everybody clear? It is 10 days. 7/10 means, is it, which one is days? 7 or the 10?
10.
10. Everyone knows that? Okay. When I was at your stage, I always confuse it. Whether 7 is the days or 10 is the days. Then how did I figure it out? Look at the second one. In the second one, you have 60. What is mentioned, stated secondly, is this number of days. Then this 10 is also the number of days. Okay. If somebody is going to confuse. Right. Now are we settling it in 10 days? Yeah? Yeah, because we purchase it on when? When did we purchase? 8th. And we are settling on 17th. So no problem. Even though you settled on 18th, still you are eligible. Next day, 19th? No. Okay. So then, what are we doing? So how much discount are we calculating?
7%.
7% on 60? 600, yes? How much is it? $462? Yeah? Right. Then we'll record. What is the double entry, guys, for the 17? Right? You are debiting. What do you debit? Yep. You debit
Accounts payable.
accounts payable. Very good. How much? How much?
6,600.
600. Why do we debit accounts payable?
Because you have to settle it first.
Settle. Dian, why do we debit the accounts payable? No. Now what are we doing? We are. What is the 17th? Are you following me? Yeah. What is the 17th? Pay the amount of accounts payable. Now, why did we debit the accounts payable?
Increasing liability.
Accounts payable is increasing,
No, decrease.
decrease. When we pay, accounts payable decrease, yeah? So accounts payable decrease, what is it? Debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit. Then you credit the bank. Right? How much? 6,600 take away 462, which is 6,138. And then why do we credit bank? Because bank is an asset decreasing credit. And where else do we credit?
Discount.
Discount,
External.
expense. Yeah, discount expense, everybody agrees? Discount revenue.
Discount revenue.
Discount revenue, not expense, okay? Discount revenue. Why? Because we are earning it. 462. 7% of 6600. Kate, are you okay with the calculation? Yeah, if you are not sure, take down the calculation. See, like I have done, it's not there. 6600 minus, sorry, 6600 times by 7% is 462. That's
Discount rate or revenue?
yes, revenue increases. Right. Take down good. You do it there, good. Very good. Yeah, you are okay with this amount? How you
Yeah.
got it? You need a break?
Can I have mine?
Yeah, go. Yeah, we'll start in 2 minutes, guys. You can take a break if you want.
Now we'll break again. 11:30 to 2:30 we have physics.
Okay, we are done up to 17. Yep. Any questions up to now? All good? And then let's do the 18th.
Basically doing school. It's 5 hours.
Right.
Okay.
Now what is going on the 18th? Right. Emerald CC return inventory 250 plus GST. Markup is 25%. So that means they haven't given us the cost. Markup is given. How can you calculate the cost then?
Bump it down 25%.
Sorry?
Bump down 25%.
Prompt down 25%? How? That means you calculate 25% on 250, yes?
No.
No. Then? Anybody remembers we did in unit 2?
125%.
Yeah, 250 is
100
equal to 125%. Then how do we calculate?
divided by 1.25.
1.25 after that? After that?
That's your cost pressure.
No. 1.25, yes, 1.25 is correct. 1.25, okay, I'll explain. Right. Basically, guys, what we do is, I think I showed you last week also. Did I show you? I can't remember. Did I show you the markup last time? No. Okay, what is markup? Now again, if you want me to do the markup lesson, or I'll do it separately, right? Because in unit 1, 2, we have done it and markup. I think with all of you, I have shown you. I think except a couple of people who are not with me in unit 2, right? I haven't shown them, but people who were with me, I had shown them. How? Right. Now, how do we calculate the markup? It's like this. You have the cost, right? Plus markup profit is equal to what? Yep, selling price. Very good. You will say selling price. Now, let's say if the cost is usually we calculate the markup profit on the what? We calculate the percentage of the markup on the which one? Cost, right? So then cost will be how much as a percentage? 100%. Why? Because we calculate, let's say 10% or 20% or 50% on the markup, right? Sorry, my bad, on the cost. We calculate the markup on the cost, right? Markup will be 10%, 20% and so on. We calculate on the cost. So that cost will be equivalent to what? 100%. Why? Because we are getting a percentage from the cost. So markup in this case 25%. So selling price is equivalent to how much? 125%. Then 125% has been given to us, right? Which is how much? $250. So then what we do is 250 is equal to 125. Then what do we need? We can calculate 1%. How?
Divide by 1.
Very good. 250 is equal to 125 means
And then
we can
multiply
say,
by 100, right?
very good. We can say if you want to calculate 1%, you divide by 125. And then what you need is cost. If you need the cost, you times it by 100. Okay, that's it. Let's say if you wanted the markup profit, you times by 25. Right? Then let's times it. We'll calculate. 250 goes into, 125 goes into 250. 2 times 100 is 200. Now, if you want to cross check, if your answer is correct in the exam, what do? I apply the markup. What is the markup? 25% of 200, which is how much? 50. That means 200 plus 50 is 250. If you want me to do a lesson, because I know there are a couple of people, I can do a lesson for markup, and also I'll set them 1 3. There are 3 people who are not with me for unit 2. I can do it. You want me to do it or you okay? Setan,
No, it's fine.
it's okay. You okay? Kohli, you okay with this? Right. Patu? Yeah. Right. Then how much is our cost price then? Yep. How much is the cost price? 200. Yep. If you are not sure, anybody who is not sure about the cost price, please take it down for workings somewhere, wherever you have space, in the book or somewhere, I don't know. Diane, you okay?
Yeah.
Right. I'm asking you questions, okay? Right? In the
Yeah.
right? Okay, you have to tell me. Right. If you are not sure about anything, please take it down, right? Because otherwise, you go home and you check it, you don't know the method, right? Best thing is anyway you don't check it, so no problem. Yes? Right? Only you will have a problem in the exam. Right. Now shall we write it? Now what is the double entry, guys, for the 18th? Can anybody tell me? Yep. What's the double entry? Tanush, can you tell me the double entry for the 18th?
Debit inventory.
Debit inventory, how much?
It's 200.
200. And credit?
I think. Did it?
Costs
Costs
of
sales.
sales, 200. Good.
And then
At the selling price,
accounts. So
accounts,
pay.
Payable.
Rec-
receivable,
I think it's
accounts receivable. Yep. Debit or credit?
debit.
Debit, why?
You're getting the money.
No, we are not getting the money, Tanush.
What is this? It's return of inventory.
Who can tell it to me? Situm, can you tell me?
What's the question?
The question is double entry for the 18th.
Is it the way we did the other one?
Yes, of course.
So would it start with sales return?
Yeah.
And then that's debit.
Debit, how much?
Is it 200?
No. At the selling price. You record the sales return at the selling price. Why? You are reversing the sales. Because sales was recorded at the selling price. Yes? You reverse the sales. Then you debit the. Okay. You write it. Okay, Gavish, can you tell me the double entry for the 18th?
Hold on. So sales return 275.
No.
Oh, it says plus GST, right?
Sales return how much?
Is it 250?
250.
250. Yeah.
Yep. Then.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then 25 GST clearing,
Yep.
and then accounts receivable
Yes.
credit
Yep.
275.
Yep. Are you missing anything?
The Emerald CC,
Thank you.
and then cost of goods 200.
Debit or credit?
Debit.
No.
Oh no, sorry. No, inventory first. Inventory. Inventory 200.
Why?
Debit.
Why
Is
did you
inventory
debit?
increase?
Why did you debit inventory?
Asset increase.
Very good. We are getting back the goods.
Cost of sales 200 at credit.
Okay. Next one. 21st. Received cash from MRLC. Sorry, my bad. Received cash from St. Carl's PS. Full settlement. Okay. So, how much money does St. Carl's owe us? Yes, who can tell it to me? Dian, can you tell me? Can you tell me? No? Okay. Colin, can you tell me how much money does St. Carl's owe us?
The G minus the sold
Yes.
to the return,
Yes, very good. You have simplified them.
the increase GST.
Yes, yes. Yes. Tretan, can you tell me how much St. Carl's owe us? Yeah, you can calculate. You know how to do it?
Wait, have they only made like one purchase?
Yeah, so there
Yeah,
is
sales.
sales return and sale of inventory and credit. Right.
Yeah, 1.2.
1 to 10. Okay, let's see. Can you calculate, Tanush? Where are your calculators? How many people don't have calculators? 1. Who else? 2. Anybody else? You.
He has one.
Okay. You didn't bring it.
I bought mine.
Ah, okay. You didn't bring it. Okay. 3. You Pratham? Yeah. So I have to bring a cat. I have told you. Now see. Now first of all, I still don't feel. That you are interested. Are you interested? Not really. No. I don't really feel it. If you are interested, you have to bring it. Now see, some people don't bring the calculator. Some people, they are missing their books, tudes. See, I don't see any interest still. Do you want to pass the accounting or you're not really? No? Not, you don't want to pass accounting? Only I want you to pass accounting, or your parents want you to pass in accounting? Yeah.
1300 plus GST minus what we had, the 220 from before. Was it 1210?
Yes. 1210, yes? Thank you.
Sorry, that was so goofy.
Right. How do we calculate 1210? Now, Dian, look at it. Right? What is it? Right. Dian, how much did we sell it to St. Carl's? Yep. Yes, Dian, tell me.
225.
Sorry? No, how much did we sell on the 9th? How much was it? Tanush, how much did we sell?
1300
1300 only?
plus GST.
So altogether 1430. From 1430 you subtract
220.
how much? 220. Dian, how much do we subtract?
220.
220. Why is it 220?
GST.
Okay. Is that how much? So everybody is saying on 210, yes?
No, but we have to take into account the credit terms. Right?
Credit? No. I'm asking how much this St. Carl's is owing us before the discount.
Oh yeah. 12,
How much?
1210.
No.
Huh?
Everybody is wrong. How much? Nobody calculated it correctly. Tanush, how much did you get?
I was way off.
Oh, you were way off. Okay. Then how much do you subtract? 210. Sorry, 220. Why 220?
Because that's how much they returned.
You sure? Now look at this.
That's the wrong one. That's everyone.
Emerald, my bad. Then I'm looking at the wrong one then. Was it 220 or 1?
It was 220.
Okay, my bad. I thought it's the other one. I was confused with the names. St. Carl's, yeah, 200 plus GST, 220. Yeah, sorry, you guys are correct. 1,210. Yeah, 1,210. Good. What is the double entry for 1 to 10? Sorry, after that 1 to 10, what do we do?
Discount rate.
Discount revenue.
I mean discount expense.
Expense. How much is the discount?
10%.
10%, yes. So 10% off from?
221.
Yeah, to 200.
120.
121 is the discount. Okay. So then it gives me 1,089. Yeah, 21st. So what is the double entry, guys?
Did you get 120?
Okay, 121 is Yeah. From 1000 to 10, what do you do? Times by 10%. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, which is 121. Then 1000 to 10 take away 121. 1089. Alright, what's the double entry, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, double entry, tell me.
Bank debit 1,089.
Yep.
Accounts receivable credit to 1,210.
Mm-hmm.
And discount expense credit 121.
Discount expense credit 1000.
21. Oh, 121.
Okay, discount expense debit, yes? Or credit? Credit, okay. Pratham, can you tell me the double entry for this one?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna When he says it like that, it means you're wrong.
Huh?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing.
Nethuku, you know the double entry for this?
Bank 1089.
Bank, debit, how much?
1089.
Yes,
Discount expense 121.
yes.
Debit
Gavi, she says debit.
Yeah, she's right.
She's right, yes. Okay,
accounts receivable 1210 credit.
yes, very good. Discount expense, make sure it's an expense, yeah? Expense increases, debit. And you credit the accounts receivable send calls, yep.
Yeah, it does. I mean, not like if it's both in debit, but if it's in like credit, debit goes first, credit after.
Yeah, always make sure you write the debit entry first. Alright, 21st, oh sorry, everybody is done. Any question with this one? All good? Alright, next one. Is that all?
That's it.
We'll do the 28th as well. Yeah, what's the double entry, guys, for this 28th? Received cash from Emerald CC. Yes. Okay, how much does Emerald CC owe us? Yeah, please calculate. I'm asking you. Pratham, can you tell me how much this MLCC owes? Tretan and Dian, tell me the amounts. How much is it?
Two one four five.
2145? You sure?
That's right.
I got a decimal point. I got 600 because you got
600 how much?
32.5.
How much they owe us before the discount, okay?
Yeah, before discount.
Mm-hmm.
632.5. No?
I don't think Corey. Check it.
No, but it says. Oh, it's including GST. No, I got
Is
it.
it
wrong.
550?
Yeah, you're right.
550?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, never mind, you're wrong.
Hold on. Yes.
You're right. I'm starting.
Sorry?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, starting now. Yes. Yeah, how much did you get?
We don't
Okay. You don't know how to do it? You don't know how to do it? No?
Yeah.
No? Tretan, do you know how to do it? No. Pratham, you know how to do it? No. Natuki, do you know how to do it?
discount.
No. Okay.
Why
Tanuj, do you know?
28th, right?
I'm like in the middle.
It's not the 28th.
In the middle. Kohli, do you know how to do
Or
it?
does he get it because
Huh?
it's paid?
You got it? Okay. I'll show you.
Wait.
Now.
Or maybe he might get it because it's paid. He paid it in full here and then repaid it here, and then
Oh.
started paying it.
Okay, guys, hold on. Now, how much did Emerald owe us at the beginning? 1320. Yeah. Then what happened during? Yeah. On the 5th, we received the full amount. So that means this 1320 is not there anymore, right? After that, what happened? We sold to Emerald. How much? 825. So that means Emerald owe us 825. Then what happened on the 18th? On the 18th, what happened? See? Tell me, yeah, what happened? Return 250
Plus GST.
plus GST. Then how much is the money that they don't have to pay us?
And there's minus 30.
Minus 30? Which one? No, credit, that's a credit note number. That's not an amount. That's not an amount. The amount is here, 250 plus GST. No? How much does it? Now see, Emerald return inventory 250 plus GST. So you don't understand the thing?
Yes, I
So we are selling to Emerald 825 including GST. Then how much Emerald owes? 825. Then later they return. When they return us, what happened? Return how much? Including GST, how much? 275. Is it clear here?
Yeah.
Right. Then 275 they return. That means do they have to pay? No, because they have returned. They don't have to pay. They don't owe that 275 anymore. That means the difference between these two. Right? How much? 550. Clear?
Yeah.
Or still not clear?
Clear.
Pratham, you okay? Right. Then how much is the discount for this 550? 10%. But do you think that they are included in the discount term? No? In the 10% they are not included?
I think they are.
They are. Why? Because?
Because since they already paid it before, like that
No,
amount doesn't matter.
no.
So
What's the no? That's not the point. Discount term, where does it end?
25.
In 25 days.
yeah.
That means they are of course inclusive. I mean they are eligible for the discount. Okay?
Why would you say it's not?
Alright? So how much is the discount percent? Yeah, how much is the discount percent?
10.
Yeah, how much is discount? Discount percentage how much?
10%.
10%. Then how much is the discount on this 550?
55.
55. Okay, what's the double entry for that one? Take down 28. Right, what's the double entry, guys? You debit the bank, yes? How much? How much is it? 5?
50.
No, not 550. No bad. It should be
495.
495. Then again you debit discount. What is it, guys? Discount
an
expense, debit
expense.
or credit?
Debit.
Debit. This time debit, yeah. Right. Discount expense. Debit 45. Sorry, 55. Where do we credit, Setu?
Huh?
Where do we credit?
For accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable. Patu, where do we credit? Accounts receivable. What is the name?
And see
Emerald
C3.
C. Yeah, 550. Is that enough? Okay. Then what about the ledger accounts? You have to do at home, but all of you have to do it. Otherwise, what? Right? What will happen otherwise? Right? Otherwise, you'll have to stay back after the class and do it. Right? Let it try. Now, see, at least these things you should be able to do. Oh, sorry, I couldn't show you. How do you guys record the discount expense and the cash receipts from the accounts receivable? Do you know how to do it? Bank, what do you do? For example, you will do the last one, 28. You will debit the bank, yes? Saying what? Discount. Can you see the board? Sorry. Discount. Sorry, my bad. It's not discount. Accounts. Receivable. Receivable. What is his name? Emerald. Slash discount expense. How much? 550. No, my bad. It's just accounts receivable. Sorry, no discount expense here. Accounts receivable Emerald 495. Okay. Then you go to the accounts receivable Emerald. What do? You credit the accounts receivable 550 saying bank slash discount expense. Okay? All good? And then you go to the discount expense and then you debit 55 saying what?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable and you have write the name. Emerald CC.